Well, good morning, everyone. Sorry I had to chime on this late, but one of those stories where I think it's being used to distract from what's really going on. Or maybe it's just the left's desperate attempt to be woke or be a social justice warrior. The whole Sydney Sweeney jeans ad is pretty hysterical. Well, because a attractive white girl named Sydney Sweeney puts on a pair of jeans and basically is trying to make beautiful a comeback, be a thing again. And of course, the woke left went nuts over this. I mean, if you're Generation X like me, you grew up in the 70s, you grew up with beautiful people wearing clothes in commercials. Anyone remember the Jordache look in the 80s? Mud jeans, Wrangler jeans, Lee jeans, Henny jeans. Whether they were regular, baggy, stonewashed, manufacturing ripped jeans. So I don't know if I can't tell if this is more about racism because she's white or the fact that she's a white girl who's beautiful. And the ironic thing is, the people calling out racism, white women liberals, are the most angry. And just like their Nazi counterparts back in the 30s, they know it's better for everyone else. And you are a Nazi, you are wrong if you think this is great. Is it racism? Is it body shaming because she's beautiful? I don't know. But you know what? I'm all for it. If it pisses off the left, it has to be good for the country. And the best part about it is, American Eagle Jeans is not apologizing for it. They're standing their ground. Why? Because other companies have gone the opposite and given us LGBTQ crap, have failed. They have lost sales. And the reason why they did this is going to make them money. And now don't be surprised if they go out and make some money from people who normally wouldn't buy their jeans just to piss the left off. And support a company for expressing values that are important to people now. And to be honest, Sydney Sweeney, I mean, you think that she was like a perfect 10 to the eyes of these leftists. And in my eyes, listen, she's attractive. She's cute. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, she's a 7, and that's an insult. Most women are average looking. She's above average looking. She's got, I guess when done with makeup, she's got a pretty face. She's basically a hair and boobs woman. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that, especially if her boobs are natural. But could you imagine if Sydney Sweeney had been a perfect 10? The outrage, they might have been burning down their stores. Anyway, last night in Jersey, another earthquake, and of course a year ago we had a 4.8 earthquake further more west into the state of Jersey. This was on the top northeastern corner, probably by Bergen County. 3.0, but because it was closer to the Hudson, parts of my area apparently felt it. Putnam County along the Hudson River, parts of southern Dutchess County, Orange County, and Rockland also felt it. Now, there is a fault down there called the Ramapo Fault, which hasn't been super active, but it's been more active than it has in the past. You just ask yourself the question about the Russian earthquake. Is this God's warning to the country? Is this man-made from the DS to warn to punish the people for giving us Donald Trump? I don't know. I really don't know. But today is, August 3rd? We're ending the second set of 100 days in the Trump administration, which goes through August 8th. We have submarines in Russia after their earthquake, which caused tsunami warnings in the Pacific coast and Hawaii. By the grace of God, thank you, nothing happened. And of course, then again, you had the jobs report come out this week, which made the stock market tank, and Trump fired the statistician. Probably a good move, because with the last jobs report being so good and things that be actually better in the economy, despite the fact, there is a rise in prices on things. Is it tremendous? No, but there's a rise in prices. But there's no way the jobs went down. Now, granted, we have let go a lot of people from the federal government, which is a good thing, because they don't produce anything. Government agencies do not produce anything. They don't produce any revenue. They're nothing but a strain on a tax base. And all you get back in return is crappy customer service and subpar services, mismanagement, more wasted money. Of course, with the billions and billions in surplus that we have now, I guess they had to throw a monkey wrench into Trump somehow. So, hey, why not give him a bad jobs report? As Trump has exposed Director Powell of the Federal Reserve for overspending on the expansion of a $3.1 billion project, embarrassing him in front of the world stage, and basically tell him, we're going to get rid of you if you don't do the right thing. And of course, on top of that, you got the battle of the truthers. Israel is to blame for what's happening in Gaza. Gaza is a free people who's on occupied land. Those aren't real Jews. Blah, blah, blah. Well, here's the fact. Everywhere the Palestinians go, they're not wanted. Why? They do nothing but cause destruction and mayhem everywhere they go. Even in other Arab countries. You notice the Egyptians and the other countries around them don't want them. There's a reason for that. In the past, where they have sent them, they embraced them, they've been crapped on by their own people. Oh well. But for all you people out there that says we're interpreting the Bible wrong, that promise was to Abraham and Sarah, not to the land of Israel. No, sorry folks. God doesn't break promises. That is Israeli land. And if you look at end time prophecy, Jesus is going to reign in Jerusalem. Who's going to be left after we're taken up? 144,000 Jews, the remnant, to spread the gospel to the unsaved one last time. So it started with the Jew, it's going to end with the Jews, whether you like it or not. Now, are there evil Jews? Yep, sure there are. There are plenty of evil Jews. Is the Mossad behind a lot of evil in the world? Yeah, they are, including our country, whether you want to believe it or not, whether you like it or not. and they will be dealt with. And as I've been saying, Israel is going to be the last country to be set free from the evil oppression, the dark clouds over it right now. So keep the country up, everyone. Keep Donald Trump and his team and the good guys in prayer. I'm going to say again, pray that the bad people around him who are deliberately steering him in the wrong way or not giving him good advice be thrown out or taken out or wherever God's justice is. God bless you all. We'll talk to you later.